and we are live. Yes, we are.
All right. Okay.
Good evening. Good evening, Doctor.
Yes.
Good evening,
Good
man.
evening, officer. Good to see you. Good evening.
Good evening,
Yes.
man.
Thank you. Thank you, Injanja Media, for being hosting us. We thank you so much for all you've been doing. John Solomon, welcome into the Obi. Good to have you here. Amy, so good to have you here. And today we have with us Damla. Damla, so good to have you. Damla, so good to have you here today. All right, I know that many people are coming in, but as our custom is, talking to you right here from Abuja, Ground Zero, where we have held forth for 21 days physical protest in the city of Abuja before we came online, and we've been here combined. We've had, today is day 44 of being consistent, keeping the narrative of our reclamation of our nation, to hold leaders accountable, keeping the narrative of our inclusive governance, keeping the narrative of the enabling environment, keeping the narrative of accountability, and holding public leadership accountable. This is what we are about. This is what we have been singing. This is what our prayers have been. This is why we have been crying. This is why we've been on the street. This is why we're demanding. This is the new Nigeria that we're asking for. We're asking for a Nigeria that is credible, is free, and is fair in terms of its electioneering. A Nigeria that is sound and safe, that has credible, competent leaders that will allow for us to be able to have a Nigeria that is safe, that is sound, that people can go to school and come back, that people can work and get remuneration that is equivalent to their hard work, in Nigeria free of corruption, in Nigeria free of hoodlums, in Nigeria free of brigandage, in Nigeria free of vote rigging, in Nigeria free of looting, in Nigeria that has foresight, vision, in Nigeria that is capable, that is equitable, in Nigeria where everyone can come from every part of the world to enjoy. This is a Nigeria that we seek, and this is why we will never shut up. This is why we'll never keep quiet in the midst of things that are happening. We'll continue to sing, to pray, to cry, to be on the street until we have a Nigeria where the electorate will be able to hold the people that are elected accountable. In Nigeria where there is equity in terms of our shared responsibility. This is why we have been here. This is why we're holding Professor Mahmoud Yakubu accountable. We're asking for him to be sacked. We're asking him to be prosecuted. We're asking for him to be jailed because he has no regard for our shared brotherhood. He has no regard for the rules and regulation, especially for the 2022 Electoral Act that was signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari. This is why we're holding President Muhammadu Buhari accountable. This is why we march to National Assembly to say, you cannot append your signature to a law and somebody breaks it and you keep quiet. That means you're complicit. This is why we've been to the judiciary. This is why we've been to all the embassies to tell the international community that what happened during the 2023 general election is not acceptable. This is why we're here. This is why we're demanding. This is why we're still here on day 44. And now, goodness gracious, we're going to be here for an hour before the call of 9 o'clock. We have Maz here, which is a coalition then forth under the guise of the Free Nigeria movement. It's a coalition of young people's group, angry women group, civil society, coalition of NGOs, of CSOs, of different support groups, different religious groups, different party affiliations. We're coming together because the one thing that binds us together is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And we're saying that anything that comes, anything enemy of state, and we will do everything to stand against it and ensure that we have a Nigeria as stipulated in the Constitution. We, the people, have come together. This is why part of our footnote says that no Nigerian is more Nigerian than another Nigerian. Is a Nigeria, what we have here is apolitical, meaning that we're not here for a particular candidate. We're not here for a particular political party. We're here demanding as people of Nigeria from all across the political party, all across the religious groups, all across ethnic lines to say that what we want is equity, is love, is fairness. We're demanding for natural and spiritual values that have no boundary of any of the things that parochially divide us as a people. This is why we're here, and this is why we'll keep protesting, because we know that Nigeria can be saved, Nigeria can be free, Nigeria can be rid of all the things that are keeping her down. And so, Mazi, what do you have to say here today? What's your protest about? Give us some footnotes here today, and then we have Ndidi, and then we have Obi, and then we have other people speak into this narrative. We're here, day 44, we're still here, and wasking strong, not losing anything, but staying strong with our empathy, with our energy, with our spirit.
Sorry, let me skip. Just give me 2-3 minutes to settle down. Then I would take my time.
You come. That's fantastic. Ndidi, what have you got? What are you bringing on board today? Let's hear you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Mo. As always, I am very, very, very glad and that we have this opportunity to come here and vent whatever frustrations we have with our leaders in Nigeria, because this is what this is all about. Nigeria is at the moment on her knees. Nigeria is on her knees. We have seen a lot, we've been through a lot, and we keep hoping that things would improve in our country. But it looks like it's not going to happen. It looks that the more we look forward and think that this is we're coming to the end of this, then something else comes up. And this is where we all come in, because we've never really had this type of opportunity before, where people are coming out and the youth are speaking out against injustice, speaking out against corruption, speaking out against bad leadership, speaking out about the killings in this country, speaking out about the insecurity we have in Nigeria. The fact that young people won't even have access to good education, to good hospitals, healthcare, nothing is working. Nigeria currently is on her knees. We have been trying, Nigerians are the happiest people on this planet. We've been trying to manage, with all the talents we have in Nigeria, we've been trying to manage the country, but it's not working. And now look at this opportunity we had to get it right. It's been truncated again by another injustice. Professor Mahmoud, wherever you are, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should hang your head in shame. I'm saying this to you because having been in the United Kingdom yourself as well, this is where I live. You should hang yourself in shame, because this is not what they are known for. You've been to Oxford University, you've been to Cambridge University, they are the finest universities, one of them in the world. Yet you came out and did what you did. You should hang your head in shame, because you're a letdown to our people. I'm not even going to speak about the president, Muhammadu Buhari. You have just stayed there. I think the problem with you is that because you are too old to even start acting. Why would someone like you still be a leader in that country where we have majority of young people, where our life expectancy is about 54, and someone in his 80s and another person that is even older than him is coming out and saying that he's going to take over from you. Where are our youths? Can't we be leaders? Can the youth be leaders in that country? Very, very smart people all over the place, and yet we're getting all these leadership. People coming in there and taking our money, sitting on our necks. For what? For what reason? We should go out there and protest and make sure that we get our mandate back. This has been going on for a long time. There is no way this is sustainable. We need to go out there and fight. Anytime you think that you're fighting, that you're tired, that's when you need to dig deep and keep fighting, because this is no longer something that we can live with for all, the rest of our lives. We need to go out there. Anytime that Dr. Moore is they're planning for some protests to happen on the ground, we should all be out there. Our youths, wherever you are. I saw the 1st of May gathering. People came out. You need to come out every single day and do the same thing, so that the whole world will know that we are not happy with what's happening in Nigeria. We are not happy with the status quo in Nigeria at the moment. We need to come out and tell everyone that we are not happy. You can't say you're not happy in your room. No one will see you there. You need to be out on the streets, fighting for your lives. 29th of May is just around the corner. We need to come out and actually take it on the street. Tell the whole world what is going on. And we're about to get something that is not what we asked for. This is a president-select. That's not what we asked for. Let the judges, because this is in the court now. Let them give us our mandate back. I'm not asking for anyone to give even a single vote to someone else that is not what they got. They should actually do this so that the right person will come in, so that we'll get our country back on track, because it's been in darkness for a very, very long time, and this cannot continue. So thank you so much, and let's just continue fighting. We're not going to surrender. Professor Mahmoud, our eyes are on you. The judiciary, we are waiting for you. Each and every one of you, we're waiting for all of you. You need to do the right thing. We are demanding you do the right thing. We're not begging. This is our constitutional right. We're not asking for anything that is not ours. Give us our mandate back. Give us what belongs to Nigerians. Nigerians went out and voted, and our votes must count. Let's hear this and know that we mean business. We're not going to let this go. Thank you very much. I yield the mic.
Thank you. Obielekwa, you're here, please. Give it to us. Give it to them right here.
It's another day where I don't know if talking alone helps me. Every day in Nigeria, rather than hear good news, is one problem or the other, one calamity or the other. And I keep wondering, do we still have governments? Do we still have somebody that is called a president? Do we still have stakeholders in this nation? I doubt much. I doubt it so much. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart, that walking on the streets of Nigeria tomorrow, if somebody says, clear the way, Mr. Wolf, I said, who the fuck is that? There's no president. There's no senator anywhere. There's no representative anywhere, because all of them are liars. They lack what it takes to represent a nation. They lack what it takes to protect a nation. Let's start with what happened in Kaduna. Who in this house, who in Nigeria will tell me that after that massacre, 1 or 2 or 3 has been arrested? No one is held accountable for that. as if those were goats, as if those were fowl, as if those were roads from a house, gathered from a house and just burnt and buried like that. No case. Chibok girls, forgotten, a forgotten issue. Children born of parents. The agony, the pain will live with them all the days of their lives. They didn't see their children sick. They didn't see their children close eye to death. They didn't bury their children, but yet they don't know where their children are. A country where dehumanization is the order of the day. A country where the only way you know a big man, the only way you know a senator, the only way you know a rep, the only way you know that a president is coming is where people will have to be humiliated. What a country. Once giant of Africa. Once noted for good governance. Once noted as a productive country. That brings me to ask another question. They say, foundation. If the foundation be broken, what can the righteous do? These men and women, these heartless, these bloodsuckers, these killers, these men and women of impunity in this nation, these ones that are noted for intimidations, are they from homes? Are they from homes? Are they born of men and women? Is it blood that runs in their system? Do they sit down and put food in their mouths? Do they have people they call family? Do they have children? They look at them. They call them father. They call them mother, and they answer. Do they see people? Do they hug people? I don't understand. I don't understand. If it is not, I tell you the truth, if it is not for the interest of this group, listen, people like me, people like me, I no longer give a damn. When they say you tell the truth, you go to jail. You tell the truth, DSS comes after you. You tell the truth, you are arrested and you are killed and you are whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We'll call them out. We'll call them by their names. We'll call them by their names and spit their evil on their faces. Yes. Men and women without conscience. Men and women that delight in pain, inflicting pain on the people they say they are leading. Abba. Abba. I say it again, go to market. Go to the market today. Go to Nigeria market today with 50,000. You won't be able to feed your family for 2 days. You won't be able to feed your family morning, afternoon, night for 2 days. No, it's not possible. You can't buy oil. You can't buy semo. You can't. That is, prices keep rising by the day. Why? Why? Because total strangers, people, leaders imported total strangers into Nigeria to take the lands, to chase the owners of the land away from their homelands. And those are the people they selected to come and finish up Nigeria. No wonder some of them said they are going to continue from where Buhari stopped. What is it good? What is good about Buhari's administration? What is good about it? Is it education? Is it health? Everything in Nigeria got deteriorated. Everything in Nigeria lost value. Lost value. And somebody will come out and say that they will continue from where he stopped. And an idiot, a fool, a beast in human clothing, Mahmoud Yakubu, came out and looked at the faces of more than 200 million Nigerians and felt no man can say anything. And no man in Nigeria, no woman in Nigeria is able to call him out. And he selected a drug baron for us so that all our efforts to bring up our children will be in vain. God forbid is their own children, is their generation yet unborn that will do drug until they are finished. Imagine a drug baron coming to rule Nigeria, coming to lead us to where? Nigerians, hear me. We won't let this happen. However, we are going to stop this move. Let's go there. 44 days is not 44 minutes. It's not 44 hours. We are strengthened. We are stronger. We are determined to take the bull by the horn. Let's hit the streets. Woman, man, young, old, let's hit the street. Carry your pot, carry your mattress, carry your stove, everything. Let's go there. Let's occupy. In vain, we saw a publication that they are trying to ban protests. It has passed first day. To hell with them. To hell. To hell. In fact, we should mobilize and go there and tell them that they are fools. We should mobilize and go there and call and tell them that they are they are a bunch of idiots. They are a bunch of idiots. My heart bleeds every day. When I raise my hand to put food in my mouth, I remember people on the streets. I remember men and women that has trained children and lost those children because they came out to fight for their rights, because they came out to demand for justice. And today, they are childless. And no man is talking about them. We have demanded that they be compensated. Up till now, there's no such move. Shame on Nigeria. Shame on Buhari and his leadership. Shame on the legislatives. I be legislative what you call them, I don't blow the care. We'll keep calling them out, brethren. Let's not be weary. Let's go out there. Doctor, we are waiting for an order. Doctor Mo, I don't know if you can hear me. We are waiting for a standing order to hit the streets. No going back. We're not relenting. We're not taking no for an answer. We must get a yes. We must get a new Nigeria that will work. A new Nigeria where I will proudly say, Dr. Mo, no, that your word yesterday didn't enter. And he said, oh, you are sorry. You withdraw it. And you do right. You do better. And you do better. We need that Nigeria where we send children to school. We set up us to send children to school. We stay hungry as parents to send children to school. And at the end of 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, as the case may be, according to their disciplines, they will come out and be able to look at their parents and say, thank you. The parents will get some rest. That's the kind of Nigeria we need. Not a Nigeria where children will finish from school. What is it? First class graduate comes out to push truck in the market because he doesn't have Abraham as forefather in Nigeria. Because the parents, after all the pains of bringing them out, of training them in the school, will not have money to go and buy jobs for them in Nigeria. Some you pay the money, you don't even get the job. Shame on Buhari. Shame on his leadership. Shame on all of them. We need to have an opportunity to call one after the other. Is it the Chief Justice? Is it that one? That one? The heap of curse that will follow him all the days of his life. If he doesn't, if this last chance, this opportunity they have to fix Nigeria, to make Nigeria better, if they mess it up, they won't be alive to tell their stories. their generation yet unborn will suffer the injustice. They would have left. But let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope that God will love them enough to give them a fleshy heart and take away this their goddamn stony heart, Satan-given conscience. See, I suffer headache every day. Until we see one of them dragged, trouser torn on his waist. Women of Nigeria, Nigerian women, let them come and arrest me tomorrow for making this suggestion. If we say we are not afraid of these people, I will stay in the forefront. We will see them. We will hold them. We will start with their securities. We will wrestle them, and it will go around the whole world. Any one of them will catch, whether in our village, anywhere. Mobilize your youth. Mobilize. Let's wait for them. If we can't catch them here, let's go back home. We will make sure that all of them, they go on exile in this country. We don't have to be afraid of them. If we're afraid of them in Abuja, we should not be afraid of them in our village. Yes, that can happen also. We wait for them. By the time we start dealing with them, one after the other, 1, 2, 3 sounds are deterrent to others. I think we'll begin to have a Nigeria where if you are voted into power, you know that people have voted you into power. I rest my case here.
Thank you. Comrade Jude Uba, are you there? Please speak up.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry for the darkness within my space here. Hello,
please, don't make any apologies. Just go ahead. Whatever is keeping you in the dark, blame it on the people that are keeping you in the dark. This is protest. You have no room to apologize to anybody.
It's heartbreaking for me for us seeing this kind of situation we have found ourselves in Nigeria. It's a pity that we have continued to keep quiet. We are protesting online, but you see, for me, it's like everywhere I go to, they ask me, are you guys quiet? What is going on? Why not go out and then do the needful? I think I would like to suggest we start up this protest.
I think we must just start comrade, you are coming. I don't know when you came here. We've been on the street for 21 days. You are obstructing. Hold on. This is not the time to. This is not a suggestion forum. This is a protest forum. All the presidential candidates are watching our protest. People are listening to our protest home and abroad. We have been out there and we're getting back there. When you leave this forum, you can go and suggest to your people, get the placard and get out. There, Comrade Joel, are you there? Please take the mic and protest rightly.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Comrade Joel, go ahead.
Each and every one of you. Greeting to each and every one of you. Thank you, our chief host, and every other comrade that make it to the protest at the moment. Yeah, really, tonight I'm going to lend my voice to protest in this manner, talking directly to Nigerian Army first. Because when it was like this in French in 18 Brumaire, it was through the help of a General Napoleon Bonaventure that enabled the masses, the peasantry, the poor to got it right. So I would like to call on Nigeria military establishment, army, to join hands with the rest of progressive Nigeria to forestall the installation of illegitimate government in this country. I would like to tell them, call attention of Chief of Defense Staff to deny selected president to have access to military, lodge that they have provided for him as elected president. We don't want it. We don't like it. He is not in any way being elected by Nigerians. So he should not be allowed to use the facility. That is that for them. And I would like to talk to Nigerian youths. I don't know how they behave. Nigerian youths, so to say, they are so docile. I am sorry for quite a number of them. I engage on the street on daily. I share this link with them. Some of them turn it after down. It's a pity. They are passing through what these people have put us into. In a case in a university in this country, the most qualified and the best graduating student is currently running his PhD in the same school, in the same department. They refuse to retain him, and when it is time for appointment, they also refuse to employ him as a lecturer. So which country are we? What kind of people are we? And it is few number of persons that hijack this country and continue to perpetuate their evil on the masses. We say no this moment to executive committee of gangsters, to executive committee of hoodlums and looters. Enough is enough. Then to judiciary, I was told that there's a master plan to stop the case in favor of selected president, selected president or selected person, Tinubu. This is what I heard, and I'm going to speak to them directly, that at the tribunal level, they will do a case and then it will favor us. Then they're going to appeal to Spring, and then they will use technicality. Now, Chief Justice of Federal Republic of Nigeria, get it this moment that you are not above any person in this country. We will come after you. If we eventually yielding to their voice, you will not go scot-free. It is not about posterity. It is about us. We're going to handle you as it's supposed to be. We are more than each and every one of you in number. I would like to talk to progressive Nigerians, both youth, young, old, young, to join their voice to ensure that we install legitimate government. Without legitimate government, we will not come out of this mess. The poverty has eaten us up. Nigeria is a headquarter of poverty globally. So we said no, and we must get it right at this time. I've been talking to CSUs. I've been talking to humanitarian development expertise that they should lend their voices. This is a right time. It is not about enjoying aid from foreign donors. This is a right time for them to speak out. Now, come back to our education system. Go to rural communities. No education. Everything is collapsed. Teachers are not teaching nothing. Nothing is happening. We want this rural development to kickstart in earnest. And then we need a government that will do it. And we have found a such credible, competent person who have queued behind him. Consham. I call on every Nigerian to throw their voice to ensure that the stolen mandate is recovered, to ensure that people's mandate has been stolen, is not just recovered, but is institutionalized. Then finally, May 29th of this month, I am telling judiciary to ensure that both they should go through the hard copy result and the results collected from Viva to ensure that the person that win February 25th, 2023 general election is announced. And it's no any other person than Peter Obi. We have it with our legal team. In Benue, it is Peter Obi
Comrade,
that
we have
won.
made it very clear. We are not here. Comrade, listen. Everything you've said is fine up until now. We are not here for any politician. We're not here for any political party. You must keep the issues on national.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Chief, please take the mic and protest.
Very much.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm taking my protest to the praise singers of the politicians. I'm talking to the youths this evening. Some of you who support politicians will sing their praise, that whatever they do, you are in support of it, even when it's wrong. Your mates just bought houses in UK and US. Sheyi just bought a house worth millions, and you are still singing the praise of his father, doing all the dobala and everything. The daughter bought a house worth millions in US. What are they doing for a living? Can you point at the job or the business these two youths are doing to afford that kind of money to buy such houses? But yet every day you sing their praise. Some of you parents that are listening to us, you also sing the praise of these politicians, but yet your children don't have jobs. Your children don't have any source of livelihood. But you only thing they do, they dash you a 103 or 2000 model car, and then you sing their praise. Is that all you are worth? I don't know how long we'll continue with this as youths. We need a better life. Children that are not working are buying houses worth millions abroad, and yet you cannot even build a bacha in your father's house. And you keep singing the praises of those youths. How long will you continue like that? For some of you, you struggle so hard, yet they collect tax. From the little money you're making, you still pay tax. And from that tax you pay, their children lavish that same tax and use it to live flamboyant lives wherever they are. And yet you sing their praise and you support them. It's a shame that Nigerian youths, we just relax when things happen, and we feel it should continue that way. Some people just say this country will go better again. And I'm just wondering, why can't it be better again? If Rwanda can be better again, what will make Nigeria not be better again? I want to beg us to remove every negative thought about Nigeria from our mind. Erase this completely and believe that this country will be great. It will be great if we all stand our ground and demand for our rights. It will be great if we don't relax and sit in the comfort of our homes and expect some few people to go and fight for us and let them go and fight. Let's be doing our thing. If we don't fix this country together, if we don't come out together and fight for our rights, whenever the trouble starts, even you that is in your business place or your house will not be free from the calamity that is coming. I want to beg all of us. This is not a time to relax. This is not a time to feel or to relax and feel nothing can be done again. That Nigeria is gone and is gone forever. No, Nigeria is a great country. I still believe in Nigeria and will believe in Nigeria, and we want every youth to still believe in Nigeria. Some of you singing their praises should quit singing their praises. They give you little money to work as thugs. So what you're good in life is to be a thug. Is that the best you can be? Is that what God created you to be? Did God create you to be a thug? Did God create you to be a ballot box snatcher? So I call on you youths. I know you are hearing me. For some of you who don't even, I say, make una come out. Stop fighting for politicians. Stop defending them. The money they are giving you is your money. That 100 naira, that 50,000 naira, that 100,000 they give you, some of them even collect 40,000 as monthly allowance from politicians. And they feel all is well. So I want to encourage you to stop that and fight for your own right. You deserve a better life like their own children. They keep their children abroad, then you come to Nigeria and you fight your fellow struggling Nigerians. You snatch things, you spoil the businesses of people because somebody is paying you to do that. And then they keep their children somewhere in safety. And you are the one that deserves to carry the cost coming from people. You are better than that, fellow youths. You are better than that. God didn't create you to be a thug. You deserve a better life. You deserve to live in mansions. You deserve to drive good cars. You deserve to work and eat the fruits of the labor of your hands. Not doing things that somehow some people are even dead as a result of that criminal life they live. It's time to have a rethink. When you stop supporting and defending them, they will have a rethink and begin to do things better. Thank you and God bless you.
I want to clap for you. I'm clapping for you. Thank you so much. All I will say in addition to that is I challenge everybody. Look at your age and try to calculate how much you have spent since the day you were born till now. Then you understand what it means for somebody to carry 5 billion naira to just buy one house. That's one, oh, not the hundreds and thousands of houses in Nigeria, just one house. You realize that if you calculate the money that you've used for feeding, for school, for your entire family since the day you were born till now, it will shock some of you to know that you have not spent 500 million naira. In fact, some people have not spent 10 million naira. There's somebody carried 5 billion to just buy one house. We're not talking about the things in the house, just the house. Do you understand? Keep fighting for politicians. Mumu. Victoria, please take the mic.
Good evening, everyone. Even as I'm mourning my mother-in-law, I'm an angry woman. I have to continue protesting. I take my protest to our militaries, Army, Navy, Air Force. I want them to know that when they leave their Army, Air Force, Navy, there will be nobody again. That power they are holding will no longer be their power again. They will become a bloody civilian like us because what they were enjoying in that time, they will no longer enjoy it. So I want them to do the needful too, because it's like some of them are being paid to do what is wrong. Some of them are they are working for the politicians. I want them to wake up because they have children. They should remember when they retire or if anything happens, they are not there. Nobody will look after their children. I'm also reminding all our top government that they should do the needful. They should do the right thing, at least to leave a good name. And I want them to know that we will not stop protesting. Come rain, come sun, we will still be there until we get our mandate, until we see a better Nigeria. This is just the beginning. This protest will not stop. It will continue. Come tomorrow, I will be there live because I'm an angry woman. A woman that wants to see things being done correctly. A woman that wants to see a better Nigeria. A woman that wants to see a good thing being happening. People are coming from another country to Nigeria. A woman that wants to see a place called Nigeria, the correct giant of Africa, free of corruption, free of killing, free of kidnapping, free of ritualists. Today, you cannot enter a motor and feel comfortable. You'll be afraid, are you in the right car? This is how bad Nigeria has become. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. As we're coming to a close on this, I just need to resound some things very quickly as we prepare for the 10th, for the 12th, and also for the 13th. We want the women to all get ready because I feel the energy from all the people who have spoken today. And for those who don't know,
We have been on the street. The Free Nigeria movement have been on the street. Today is day 44. We're just coming online to remind others who have been docile. The reason why we're not standing for any politician, we don't want anybody to say, calm down. We're even calling out some presidential people, even if they are going to be the beneficiary. We're not here for them. We're here for a new Nigeria. When they tell you not to go out there and protest, it's because they understand the power of being out there to protest. That's why we're not here under the guise of obedience or PDP or APC or anybody. We're here on behalf of the Nigerian people. We're here. This is why we're here. And we're asking, don't steal any vote for Peter Obi. Don't steal any vote for Atiku. Don't steal any vote for anybody. We're not here for any individual. We're here for the right thing to be done. And for those who are joining us, we're only discussing national issues. This is why we're here. We're asking for the person, whoever it is, give it to the person. But we will not stand here and see a fraudulent coalition that's allowed for a fraudulent pronouncement. Because in the words of Dikechukwu Merije, he says that no person who steals political power can ever use it for good. Let me tell you, if we don't shout and scream and protest and come out and cry and pray and let the whole world know that this is not acceptable, by 2027, there will be there'll be no election. Even this election, you'll not even have it. There will just be a pronouncement. And so we all have to be out. While we gear up to go out, I want to announce that we're going to have a strategic meeting. For those who want to be a part of this, please drop your number so that you can join the WhatsApp group where that is going to be done. Because we also understand that the coming days are not going to be easy. But because we are the proponent, we are the ones who own this democracy. We own Nigeria. Nigeria is ours. We will no longer stand and watch bad people make us japa again. Too many young people are already out of the country. Every day in the last few days, we have so many people who have been going out of the country. A lot of brain drains have been happening. Our doctors, our teachers, all kinds of people have been leaving the country. And we're saying that, no, we must stay because we have too much to gain in this country. And we cannot allow people, rascals, people who have no value to continue to bleed, to snatch, to run away, to carry away that which belongs to us, because we are more than capable to ensure we stop it. And so as we prepare to put the heat on the judiciary, I want you guys to get ready because we are going there. And tonight we speak to everybody across board because they're all listening. We have one more chance to ensure that things are done. Unfortunately, we can't take any more people. We must be disciplined enough to keep the times. And so that's why we're going to be ending it now, because we just have 3 minutes to 9. We want everybody to come out tomorrow by 8 o'clock. Let's be here. Let's come up and let's speak. Remember, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Today is day 44. Tomorrow is going to be day 45. By the time we're hitting the 50th day, we're already out in the street. So get up, get your knapsack, begin to tell people, everybody gets ready, begin to mobilize, save some funds, get some people there. This is for all of us to come out. This is what we must do. Yes, I see some numbers. Comrade Jude, thank you. We're going to add you to the platform and we're going to ensure that you get all the updates. And for those listening, we are coming and we will be out in a few days. Right now, as our usual ritual is, I need to get ready because freedom cometh by struggle. Freedom comes by struggle, by struggle. Freedom comes. Freedom cometh by struggle. Freedom comes by struggle, by struggle, by struggle. Freedom cometh by struggle. Freedom comes
by struggle,
by struggle, by struggle.
Freedom
come. You better raise your hand or place your hand in your chest as we all say the national pledge together. After the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I pledge to Nigeria, my country,
to be
To be
faithful,
to be faithful, loyal, and
loyal,
honest,
and honest,
and honest.
to serve
to serve
Nigeria
Nigeria with
with
all
all
my
my strength, to defend
and defend her
our
unity
unity, and
and
uphold our
uphold
honor
her honor
and glory.
and glory. So
So
help me God.
Good night and God
That's
bless
a
you.
nice one.
That's a nice one. We should say it in
That's
all
a
the
nice
languages
one.
that exist.
So help us, Abasibilelu.
Now, so
It's well. Good night, everybody. Good night. Love you all. Good night.
Thank you.
night.